Hi, I'm Sandy Butchers.
Hi, I'm MK Gibson, and together we're Batman and Robin.
Um, no, we're not.
Uh, I don't know, Simon and Garfunkel.
No, we really are.
Dude, like, listen, man, I'm trying to work with you, and I'm tired of your negative creativity. There is no Dutch dynamic duo, okay? No matter how hard we try, we're not making this thing work. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I'm out. Bye.
Hi, I'm Sandy Butchers, and this daft bastard next to me is MK Gibson.
And together we're the creative team behind the illustrated Technomancer hardback edition of To Beat the Devil. So these videos are being edited together, right? And Sandy is my director, and she's telling me, like, so now you got to lead in with, what is Technomancer about? I'm like, I am the worst pitchman in the world, which sucks when you're trying to sell a book. So here's the truth. The book is about a guy named Salem, and he is a smuggler living in this world of angels and demons and cyberpunk and hellscape.
Technomancer is really all about blood, gore, humor, heart, and hope.
But the core of it is he's a guy who no longer wants to be alone. He's been alive for a very long time. He fought through the wars, and now he lives as an island unto himself. And the problem is, that's not what people can do. So when I write these stories, they come from a place of heart. You have to, like, open yourself up. So when an opportunity comes along, when another character named Father Grimm comes along and begins to show this guy the world he didn't know even existed, together they are on a quest for what happened to the human soul, or who's trying to take them.
It's so much of everything, and just how it all comes together is really, I think really that is what Technomancer is about. It's like how everything comes together and sort of transports you along this journey of this guy who realizes he needs friends because he cannot survive on his own, and at the same time understanding that he is the one person who actually is capable of giving back hope to humanity.
To me, the Illustrated Technomancer project it's just so fucking cool. This has been a story that's been in my head for many, many years, since actually it's 2008. And I started writing it in 2012, and I eventually got picked up. And long story short, the novels got published. But it wasn't until years later that when I met Sandy through a common authors group, we got to know each other, we got to be friends, we played video games together, but also realized that she's a talented writer and an amazing artist as well. So when she gave me my first piece of fan art, and when I said, would you ever want to, like, do this together, like make an illustrated version? And it was a resounding yes from her, which surprised the shit out of me, because she had fallen in love with the book and the worlds, and her own love of cyberpunk from her own works it's blown up to such a way that I can't express how happy I am with this project and what she's brought to it.
Do you want to start this time? Okay, so aside from Salem, who is my favorite character, I have many favorite characters, and that's simply because I spend so much time with each of them. So before I started illustrating the entire book, I did a whole, well, basically a second book that is like a side project to what we are actually
you did.
Putting into the IDG project, and those were all the character studies to define what they looked like, what their sort of vibe was, and all that kind of stuff. So I spent so much time with all of them that they all kind of became my babies. But if I really, really have to choose, I would say Grimm or Vidar. And
son of a bitch!
Damn it! So I mean,
no, it's fine. No, tell me why is Grimm, because I'll tell you why. It's for me as well. But go ahead and explain why.
So Grimm is just, I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for a man of mystery. It's just he has this charisma. He's this charismatic dude. Just when he enters, the room falls silent. Like everybody's like, "Oh, it's Grimm. What the fuck?" And I love that. I love that about it. I love the mystery about him. I love how he, like his composure, how he keeps himself together in moments, but how he's a rock, but the inside he's really soft, and I like that. And Vidar is just, what can I say? I'm a sucker for Norse mythology, and I'm not gonna spoil whatever's going on with this guy, but dude, yeah.
For me, obviously, Salem is, he's my beloved primary character, but Father Grimm is my next favorite, because I think we all need a mentor in our lives, and when you're a writer, I guess, you can like make your idealized version of a mentor. So you don't want them to be perfect, but you want them to be rough and mysterious, like you said, and with a charisma. And but whenever Bilbo leaves the Shire, it's Gandalf that shows him the way, and that's and same with Frodo. You need these characters to take your next character on a journey. Even the most worldly character, you bring along the mentor character who can say, "Oh, you don't know anything yet. Poor sweet summer child, you don't know shit yet. Let me show you the door." And that's what Grimm was for me. I mean, he stemmed from like a role play character of mine that like he was a little mix of this dark priest figure that I liked, and I kept tinkering with it. So when I came to time to write this book, I was like, I know the right character for this, and I put a few tweaks on him. And so once it gets rolling and what his story unfolds as the books go, it just gets better and better. And I can't wait for y'all to read this and then hopefully continue on with the rest to see where these characters go. Our biggest challenge of working together, that I didn't know how to get Midjourney to work. I don't know how to, the AI stuff works.
All right, no. That's how it is, huh? Okay.
No, honestly, that's. I feel like such a pissant when I'm like, could you make this a little lighter here, or make this a little like something over there? I mean, the work you crank out and the speed and the efficiency and the quality of what you put out, I'm humbled by it. And so that's a pain in the ass when I'm like, I fancy myself as I like to play with my own art, and it sucks by comparisons with it. As I see the stuff you put out, I'm like, well, that now I feel weak. There's been a few times where we disagreed,
and then I always win anyway. So I mean, for me, that's not really
change the background. That's bullshitting, you know it.
No, you know what? You actually surprised me with this answer, because I kind of expected you to bring up the time difference. Because I am 6 hours ahead of you, and usually by the time it's noon where I am, I have about 3/4 of an illustration done, and you're like crawling out of your bed like, fuck, I missed 50 messages in Discord again. I kind of expected that to come up, but you know what? I'll take this. I'll take it.
Why should you support the Indiegogo? As some of you may or may not know, we recently adopted a puppy. We just got it yesterday, and it's already sick, and it's going to need an operation. All right, and with your support, this little bastard's going to. That's none of it's true. That's a lie. I felt dirty. It felt dirty in my mouth when I said it. I'm not above using a sick puppy to get your money, but fuck it, give me your fucking money. Give me your fucking. But for real, why should you support the Indiegogo? I think Sandy and I, we came together creatively because we want to make something really cool. But that was on us. So we did that. But we want to share it with you. We work just like you. We both have day jobs. We both have lives. We both have other things going on. And we know what our time and our money is worth. So when we created this, we wanted to make it as much of a value for you as possible. We wanted to give you some really cool art, a really cool book, a great story, and a lot of extras that, we want to give back to the people that help support us along the way. And I think we can both agree on that.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what? I do believe
that's great. That's great ad, by the way. I just gave something really heartfelt and like, oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
That's really selling it.
That's
really selling the gig.
Selling it would be saying this is just the best project you would be backing for this whole year. Like everything you need in a sci-fi cyberpunk book is in here. There was cool stories. There was a lot of humor. There was freaking cool art. Can I say that about my own work? there's cool art in there.
Fuck, why did I
There's
say that?
there's art prints.
That was all
there's-
really good. I should have just said
You
with
know
that.
what? There is just a lot of good stuff in there. So why you should back the Indiegogo project? Because you're looking for cool stuff, and we got it. So make it work.